I don't know who's actually going to be which one is the thing. Okay, we don't need the flags. Um, that's why I always do it in
Oh, he
game.
means for capturage. Yes, he
Yeah,
means
but
for
I don't,
capturage.
oops. I don't know which team is which side. Maybe, okay, maybe we'll just get it right. Well, it's a 50-50 chance. Um,
Just look who's hosting the lobby. Usually the one who hosts the lobby is on the left.
oh, is that how it works?
And yeah, because usually that's the first player.
Well,
Usually player one is on the
okay.
left and player two is on the right.
Then maybe Stomp will be that one.
Oh, and Dev says there's a swap button. Maybe you could find
Wait,
that fantastic swap button.
swap button. Oh.
Oh, I see it. It's in the middle.
Oh.
Oh, perfection.
Dude,
Let's
game
go.
changer.
Let's go.
Wow. How do I can't get rid of these? Wait, wait, wait.
I
Uh,
can't believe Dev
there
doesn't
we go.
cast, but he knows how to use Capture H better than we do.
Yeah, there's a big swap button right there. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that from now on. It'll just be in.
Suddenly, your life has become a lot easier.
Yeah, look, it swaps the players. Oh, that's sick. Speaking of which, is the game might be up.
Yes, we should actually look for that.
I hate when players don't use slapdown in the name. We're round 5 by now. Come on.
Either that or they typo and don't and grab like
Oh,
slap pap or something like that.
there are no slots available.
That doesn't sound good.
It's WCS. Okay, at least they put WCS.
Okay, that's
That
passable.
that makes me happy. Thanks, Dev. I don't know how Dev always sees these. Just knows. He's the seer of all. You're not
One of the
playing this
scarier
tournament.
things about one of the scarier things about playing rank with Dev is that the moment you get a match, he immediately knows who it is.
Yeah, we're gonna throw out the prediction right now. Well, Dev's the best at making these predictions live, like who's gonna win game 2, game 3, and he doesn't just go with one team the whole time. He's very good at like picking between the two. I've noticed, probably the best at it. Who will win game 1? Is it gonna be Stomp? It's gonna be PMC. 5 minutes. Prediction starts right now. My round 5 was worst. Hmm. WTF? What's going on? Hold on. I need to look into something. Your mama. Your mom is so. Wow. There's some smack talk.
These guys are in it for the blood. These games stopped. It's no long. This game is no longer about the tournament. This game is personal.
Wow. Okay, let's just say they're pissed off at each other. Um, I don't think Stomp started it either. I we know the curse of smack talk, and PMC is talking some shit.
I will say, one of the worst feelings in the world is when you talk shit and then you cannot back it up and you get destroyed. That's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Yeah.
So all the pressure is on those who are talking smack.
Exactly, and it always backfires. And now the bets are coming all in from Stomp on their team.
Okay,
This,
Stomp is putting the money where their mouth is.
this,
PMC, where are you?
this is getting heated. I haven't seen. I'm not even going to put in chat what was said, but wow.
All I will say is at least Stomp is putting their money where their mouth is by betting all their points on themselves. Where is PMC? Put your money where your mouth is. Let's go.
Yeah, just know like there's going to be some rage, some anger behind
I
Stomp wanting to
expect a
kick
lot.
their
I
ass.
also
And
expect a lot of laming. I
who
expect a lot of laming and a lot of like annoying little things.
I gotta see who's betting right now. Um, I think I can tell. Is the game up? Game is up. Okay, we'll know who betted later. I will look before I accept the prediction. Predictions are out. You got about 2.5 minutes to go on predictions, guys. Yeah, Dev, you already predicted. um.
The game is indeed up, and I am putting into the game.
Okay, so the Chinese from delay. That's the first look we're getting right now. Going against, I call him Eisen. I don't know if he's Niaz or what the hell. Road to 2K1. Guy has like 5 names. We'll just call him Niaz because that's what he is on Twitch. And did the 50-50 work, by the way? It did. No. Yes, it did. So Chinese up at what's we got a pause? Do we got a bug map? We're talking about farms. I was not aware that farms could be 8 farms, 7 farms for delay. This is a thing. 7 farms for ESJB. Whoa. Has this been happening this whole 8? Gosh, the farms don't spawn even. And they just mentioned this to me right before the set. Hey, if we don't have 8 farms, this is an admin re. Yeah, this is an admin re. You guys are the first team to actually realize. Now we got another. At least it's the last time playing the map today. We'll look into fixing it. Gosh. Was not aware of farms spawning unfairly. I definitely didn't check it. PMC, shout out to them for being the first ones to spot that bug. And 2 of them had 7, one of them had 8, the other team had 8 across the board. And it looks like because these spawn kind of offset, they blocked the farm that would be here. And maybe this one was weird too? Or is that 8? Yeah, it's like there's one that's not fitting where it should. Well, it's going to be a admin re, that is. And I don't know how many times this map bugs out on farms. Hopefully this isn't like 5 tries to get it right. There's a lot on the line, so however many it takes, I guess. I could even say it's even and ask like, are you guys good? If it's like 7-7-8, 7-7-8. I don't know. I says it's often. Has everyone known this bug? You know what?
Now imagine if all the people that have played these maps are going back to their bots to check if they had bugged farms and demand admin rees.
Well, you know what? There's a strategy behind it that someone might have used because I was unaware till now. You all check your farms at the start. If you have 8, you say nothing. And you go, okay, maybe we have a better map. If you don't have 8, you don't ask for the admin re, you just re. That's kind of like just going for luck, though. Hmm.
But here's the thing, Ice. You ultimately want a fair game, and you want both teams to have the exact same resources at their disposal. And one farm may not sound much; it's just like 400 food plus for like a couple players. But ultimately, that means that it's no longer fair because one team is having an extra 400 food that's completely free from the other team.
Wait, did they quit this? Oh, yeah, they quit. Okay.
Also, can you stream on Discord,
Oh,
please, later,
yes.
so that we can both be looking at the same thing?
Yep. Now it's going to have no sound
No,
because
that's fine.
that's
That's fine.
the only way you can hear the spy cams. I'm trying to figure it out to where you can hear the spy cams through my Discord input and also my game audio
Oh no, that's
from
fine. I don't care for
my
sound. I just
screen
want to be. I
share.
just want to be able to make sure we're looking at the same thing and not talking about different things.
Yeah, true that. Oh wait, WCS.
WCS. You have to look WCS.
You actually can, Dev. Um, Hestia is currently doing it to where when we listen to his team, his teammates are on Skype and
Wait, what?
their audio output comes out through him. So he was trying to help me
Wait,
get it to work.
wait, what? Are you saying
Or
Skype
Zoom,
in
Zoom, Zoom,
2024?
Zoom, 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 not Skype.
Okay,
Zoom,
I was
Zoom.
terrified. Okay, Spencer, I was terrified for a moment because who TF uses Skype in 2024?
Right. Thanks for the follow, Ant-Man. Welcome. Good to see you. Right
Thank you for the
now,
follow.
we might have a lot of rees going on until they get this right. I was unaware. I think everyone just learned this. You don't get even farms on Expanse. We have 788, says Delay. Let's see. What does the other team have? 8. 8. Did the Stomp just get 8 every time? 888. Unless one of them wants to delete a farm. Who's got 7?
Unless if you if you don't want to keep gambling, you could just ask all players to delete one farm to make sure they have 7 farms, and we just use the almighty god view of the admins to make sure that everyone indeed deletes one farm, and just have everyone play 7 farms.
Everyone delete a farm. That's kind of like winging it. It was close this time.
Yeah, actually,
One deleting.
because
Let me ask
if
Stomp.
we keep because if we keep
It's got to be a
reviewing,
flank though. Well, Delay, you're nerfing your Chinese if you all delete one. Just letting you know.
okay, so delay is the only one with 7 farms. So that means that one compromise if we have just one of the stomp flanks delete one farm. If you don't want to go through re-hell.
Yeah. Or we
Just
can
ask the teams.
admin re it out.
Yes, I think it's easier, honestly, to just ask one of the stomp flanks to delete one farm, and we can, as the admins, make sure that they indeed do.
It depends on what Stomp says.
Yeah, just ask
I'm down to
Stomp.
admin re it out till we get it. If we want the admin re,
Just count the farms on PMC just to make sure it's correct, just before we bungle it. This map is cancer.
they're fine with the flank deleting a farm on We'll see what Get Some says. I'm fine with either. We can read this out again and again and again till it works, or we can have a farm deleted.
Yeah.
Let's see what Stomp says.
Mm.
They're talking it out right now. See, that's so weird. I
Want me to
updated it and now it's already wrong.
want me to go into the team chats and just ask them what they want to do?
No, just let them. It's fine. They'll get back. They're looking at the pregame.
Yeah, because if it's recurring, we could be here for a long time to make sure all 8
Yeah,
players have
I haven't
8
tested
farms.
this out to see how many it takes. It could take 10. Could take 20. Could take 5. Admin re. All right, we're gonna read it out. Okay.
Okay. I mean, the ultimate solution, if you want to be super sure, is that if the next game we don't have all players with 8 farms, just have all players delete 1 farm, so that everyone has 7 farms, which is even.
Yeah, well, we'll see. If it becomes impossible to make it work, I will say they just have to delete. But right now, let's give it a few tries. Let's see what happens. This is not something that's happened before, so
I will say,
gosh.
it's no coincidence that both of the farm misses have been on side of PMC Beethoven, which means that the gods are on the side of Stomp on this bad blood argument.
Yeah.
It's a sign from the gods who they favor.
I didn't even look at the civs. I know we have Chinese against Vietnam.
Okay, if you want to discuss the ships, I did get to look at Stomps. They have Vietnamese, if I recall, it was Vietnamese, Mayans, and Persians, which is just standard Arabia design, basically.
Okay, well, it looks like Show Me the Light knew about this. It's not like they have to tell. Like I said, if you find something we didn't catch, could be a strategy to not share it. But now we know. Cat's out of the bag. And it'll be
The only
another.
reason it's not public is because Dev doesn't have a team. Because if Dev had a team in the tournament, you know that he would be on this on day one.
Yeah, that's true. They just realized it now. I guess maybe someone was working on a build. Like, wait, guys, I only have 7 farms this time. There's a strategy for this map. The thing is, this map's so, what's the word? Different from any other map.
I mean, every map has a
Not
strategy.
not really a true strategy. Delay, come on, man. Can't be like, bro. How do I even? I don't even know how to. How do you block a message? How do you do it? I'm a noob. Oh shit. Wrong button.
Oh no.
Thank you. Can we give Delay a 1 day Twitch voice ban?
You want to give delay a delay of
Yeah,
1 day?
delay from using Twitch for a day.
It is a language barrier.
All right, game is up. Thank you, MTE. I need to actually learn how to do that. I don't know.
And let's pray to the farm gods that we have even farms this time around.
All right, we got 8.
8,
We got 8.
8.
We got 8.
Oh,
We got 8.
4 for 4.
We got 8. Oh, come on, last one.
Come on, AJB. Oh,
Yes!
let's go. 8
All right.
farms.
It took 3 tries, but we got 8 by 8 by 8 by 8 by 8. It is happening.
We are in. And like I said, I caught a glimpse of the Stomp shifts. We have the Getsum as the Mayans on the red, with the other flank being Neos with the Vietnamese on purple, and their pocket being HQSU with the Persians. Very much standard double archership with the pocket cavalry. Nothing surprising there.
And is it Chinese against Vietnamese or Vietnam again with Slavs from ESJB and Samuel with Japanese. I know he likes men at arms, but will we see them here? There is often Vils outside. He is Japanese.
Mm.
Dev says he thinks this map favors PMC. If I remember correctly, they played it really well once in this tournament before, possibly. This was a different map. I kind of feel like they've played it. I might be able to see. Yeah, I'm going to tab out for a sec. I'm not going to change our screen. Let's see. Expanse. They are, they're 0-1 on it. They have played it, but they died. Oh, that was the game where Delay was pushing hard. I don't think they made trade behind it and they eventually stalled out, but they had an amazing position, I think, against Lighty's team.
Check in-based woodlines. Well, the Getsum seems to have a very good base in terms of woodlines. No complaints with him.
Yeah. Yeah, the woodlines can definitely be... They're looking pretty even.
Yeah, all of them seem to have very good woodlines.
This is a great generation.
Oh,
and
all of them have fantastic woodlines.
And this guy's on the edge. This guy's pretty much like the same thing. Yeah, it's not a wall, but it's still edge, 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 edge. This is about as even as it could be. We got pawns on the sides. Pawns on the sides. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. He's got a back pawn. He's got a back pawn. I like it. Red is
So
almost
far,
closer.
everyone seems to have. You can speak. Oh, my bad.
Red is almost closer to blue than yellow. Oh, to... Wait.
Teal, I think he means.
Oh, to teal. Yeah, red's kind of out there. Player 1. How far player 4 is. Oh, he means like red to blue than yellow to blue. That's a good point. Yellow is like way over here. And it kind of the same thing with green to red. Blue's definitely closer than green to red. That'll be interesting. I don't think that person's housed. I think they're going up, I assume. Even though it's flickering housed. Wait, he's housed, right?
He is housed. His idle TC time is climbing to 26 seconds.
Yeah, get some got housed down a Ville.
There goes his Mayan bonus.
Yeah, so the Mayan bonus kind of out the window for get some. Mining stone in the Dark Age. He wants to go plumes? I don't know, man. I think PMC plays this aggressive.
Looms right away. He's against a
Well,
guy notorious for using men at arms early on, so if he gets caught with a very early aggression from Samuel, he could be in a lot of trouble.
well, actually, now that I'm looking, though, Samuel's not going aggression either. He's got 2 more Vills queued. This is an FC from him. No one's on gold yet, though. Okay, now he's going to gold. Yeah, this is an FC for him.
The only one
And
that's up is SGB, who clearly is going to go for a standard scout rush.
yeah, scouts from the Slav. He's got the farm bonus. And this is why I said it's actually in PMC's favor to have 8 farms. And for everybody. Like, Stomp should have said yes, and I'll say why. Chinese give more food to the farms, and Slavs farm better. So having one less farm, for even though it's very minor, for both teams actually hurts PMC more. If you look at it from just very small reasons. So they would have...
Because they pick their ships based on having farm bonuses, clearly with Chinese and Slavs. So
Yeah.
having one farm less is hindering their ship picks.
Now, it's possible Stomp has some nerded out build where they all needed exactly 8 farms. It's unlikely, but it's possible, so maybe that's why they said no. But it would have hurt PMC more.
Looks like everyone on team Stomp is going fast castle with 25, 26, and 24 population clicks. Meanwhile,
This isn't walled. Oh, wait. What the hell? Those just appeared, I think, unless I'm blind. Go ahead, RC.
that's a lot of walling for one scout, but at least there's no underreaction here.
4 and 4. What's happening for? What are we missing? How the hell is Stomp gonna reseed farms? What do you mean? Oh, they don't have a mill? That's a good point. They're all turtled inside. I guess they'll have to just make a mill.
Okay, we see that HQSU does have a mill.
And you need a mill for FC. That's a... Yeah. Because the market... Where's HQ's mill? Oh, it's out.
On
wow.
the outside.
Yep. But it's kind of like PMC's getting away with going outside. Did anyone fish? Don't think anybody. Oh, there's a mill for Niaz. But we don't see a mill for the Get Some. Wait, where is it? He has one somewhere. There's a market going. Oh my gosh, it's right. So he made a pointless mill just to do it.
That mill is so pointless that we didn't even notice it. That's how pointless it is.
Yeah, I heard Panic Mill. Did he rush a Panic Mill up? Japanese CA versus Plumes. Ugh, I favor Plumes there, man. There's an exploit you could pull off. What's the exploit? Comes to your base. Oh my gosh, it's so much APM requirement. And it's not going to be CA, I think. He's making archers. Samuel is. I do not need CA, Sam, I am.
I would have agreed more with the cavalry archer play because we do have the Persians as a pocket for HQSU, and we know that that knight bonus on the archers for the Persians, which means that if there's a crossbow army caught out by the Persians, it's going to melt very quickly.
Yeah, addicted tortoise, or to RTS, I always call him tortoise, and he's talking about turtling. Turtling instantly is a waste when they have 8 minutes at least of uncontested outside food. I agree. I think Stomp like really plans out what they do though. So even though it seems weird conceding all the outside, and there are scouts on the prowl, so they have to. Poor scouting probably doesn't punish it.
I'm also interested to see what HQSU's build was because he has not clicked up to castle. He's getting wheelbarrow now. So
Looks like heavy eco approach first. I think he got all the tech, so he went into eco. And it's double castle play for them. They're gonna immediate castle for Neos. And we're gonna see one very soon for to get some. He also has a stone for a castle and a TC. Probably gonna be both. There's the TC. Yeah, I hate that TC. There we go. He's gonna reposition it. Maybe it's actually awkward. He can't put it. Yeah, he can't put it anywhere he wants. Maybe. Yikes.
And look at that castle aiming the gold. I'm
yeah.
sorry, but for the Getsum, this is a classic stupid looking fucking base.
That line is perfect here. And it's kind of the only options he has with how this played out. He's got a bad base. Should have deleted the wall, put it behind. The problem is there's a moat. So you can't actually do that wall and drop it out. It is awkward, especially if you're pinned inside.
Yeah, but the moat means you cannot build it immediately along the wall.
Yeah, this was planned though. Same build almost from both of them. Castle, immediate TC. It would have been the same timing if Get Some didn't have a mess up with some idle time. Getting housed.
So
I think panicking a mill.
That's a very interesting build.
Stomp has all the military right now. 11 crossbows, some knights, 7 crossbows for Samuel. By the way, where are Delay's crossbows? He's gonna move out. But one's fighting Rattans and one's fighting Plumes. This is full woo-woo from Stomp. Obviously, we're not gonna see elephants, but 2 out of 3 are going with the UUs.
That's very troublesome for Team PMC because both Plumes and Rattans have a bonus that allows them to just completely destroy crossbows, being that they're extra pierce armor. 1 for the Plume and I believe 4 for the Rattan archer.
Yeah, it's almost like this Delay switch to Chinese knights at some point. I think CA would have been better. Yeah, they're going to have the mobility advantage, Stomp. If they weather this early military spike of PMC, I think they'll do good.
That is also true, because I believe the Rattans also move faster than the standard crossbow. You can probably check with the capture rate as soon as one pops out of the castle. I believe it's like a slight advantage for the in movement speed for the Rattan, which means those crossbows are gonna have a difficult time getting the battles they want and escaping the battles they don't want.
Yeah, and the other thing Dev added, Persian Knights also eat Expo. So double Expo, you're countered by your flanks, you're countered by the pocket. This is like a full counter by Stomp. I think it's gonna work. We'll see if some damage is done early. That's the way to beat this. If somehow they can find damage now and hurt Stomp. But yeah, the build,
right when he's already fully walled by the wood line, that's just painful.
Dude, they kind of turned it into Fortress with how they played it and their build. Like, it's very Fortress-like how they're playing this. You start with farms.
Movement speed of Rattan versus crossbow?
1.1
to 0.96. So the rattan moves at 0.96, and the crossbow. No, the crossbow moves at 0.96, and the rattan at what?
Oh, sorry, I was reading what he said in chat about him. It's 1.1.
Oh yeah, then it is a slight advantage for movement for the rattan archer, and the plume is not even. You don't even need to check.
Yeah, and the Persian is booming away in this tight little area. Did he get a double wall section it can generate like that? Apparently.
that's, that's such a compact base.
I think they practiced it though. A fourth TC, dude, booming.
And
look,
this is the advantage of the strategy of the flanks going for the unique units. The unique unit comes with the prerequisite of a castle, which means that your flanks are not going to die in castle age because of the compact bases plus a castle in them.
and look at the get some. He's actually content with his base, and he's just running around with plumes. He's gonna look for damage. He's like, whatever, screw my base.
Thank you for the follow, S Martin 2017.
Yeah, thank you, S Martin. And this is very interesting.
I really like I like the strategy from Stomp.
I do
the
too.
flanks are safe with their castles. Their unique units move faster, which means they can actually raid around the map, and they're like Team PMC stuck with crossbows that cannot get fights they want, and they cannot do damage.
Yeah, they have military. It's not doing anything. Everywhere they go, there's like this castle defending. Now, they are going to triple. Can we hear PMC?
Okay, we are going to hear PMC Beethoven.
Years. Hey, let's purple yellow. It sounds like a plan. He's got ballistics. The purple.
Okay.
Can you hear? Can everybody hear?
I think he's about to break into my base, which you can stop.
RC, you here?
Yes.
Cool, we're good.
So it looks like they're talking about going to HQ.
Should I send them over to you? Okay, Edel, if you go and pressure yellow, I will send over to the Rattans.
Should I press yellow?
I mean delay, sorry. He armed me there, so.
Okay.
Okay, let's kill the chatter. We've definitely got some insight.
They've identified that the only one that does not have a castle and therefore has a vulnerable base is HQSU. But here comes the other advantage of this strategy, which is the fact that Persian TCs just do not die.
Dude, delays? Yeah, that's not a good dive. Oh, man. There's ballistics.
You wanna dive at,
There's
you wanna dive
plumes.
at TC, a castle in 10 plumes?
There's high ground. Get some also running around with plumes. He doesn't spot that, Bill. What's his eco KD? He's actually got 0. But he's trying to find damage. Samuel has a nice mic. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if he got an upgrade or what.
So far, I have to say this has turned out to be a surprisingly peaceful game. We see that no player has destroyed more than 1,000 resources, and all of them have spent more than 15,000.
Okay, possible big catch on the right. I don't know if Delay sees it. He does not. HQ's gonna get that. Another TC. He's booming to hell and back. 5th TC coming up.
And we see something very critical. Neos has clicked up to Imperial Age. He's 1 minute and 50 seconds from it. And he does have a very good army of Rattan archers, almost 27 on the field.
I'm just gonna say this is the best strat we've seen on this map. From Stomp. Maybe there's ways to punish it. I'm sure they practiced it too against aggression and stuff. But I don't know. This is hands down the best calculated strategy so far.
And Delay is matching him with Imperial Age click. He's also clicked up to Imperial, but he's almost 2 minutes behind the click up.
He has good vills though. I will say it's 70 to 79. Now Delay is a little caught out. These are... Maybe it's not enough. There's a lot of camels. I was going to say it's Persian knights, but it's not only knights. And
oh no,
ESJB.
There's his buddy SJB to back him up, and that army is not going to get caught out.
Oh man, but this is pinched. Rattans on one side. Although the Knights could jump the Rattans. They're not fully coordinated. Not on the same page here. HQ may be saying back up. Let's wait for
I
your
think
imp.
it's in Neos' best interest to back up because he is in Imperial, so he doesn't want to lose that much before at least Chemistry and Bracer come in.
I think that was probably the chatter.
I would love to hear the spike cam on Team Stomp, but I don't think we're gonna understand it.
Yeah, we can listen in when it's a good moment, I think. Now the left. Plumes against crossbows. Castle going up for the get some. It's a lot of crossbows though. Just strength in numbers. Gonna win this fight. Is he gonna get the castle? Can we hear Stomp? Can we hear Stomp?
Okay.
I think it's
Oh,
gonna go
wall,
up.
s'il te plaît. Trappe-le, s'il te plaît. Ah, dommage.
Il peut pas, le temps trappe. Je suis avec toi pour le clean.
Addle!
Non,
You're gonna lose all of it.
ça doit être fine.
Je suis up. J'ai beaucoup de...
Okay, we can cut the chatter.
de villes.
It looks like their armies are
Ouais,
caught
trappe-le en haut,
at their
peut-être.
bases. And they're trapped.
Yeah, they're pinned in. They're gonna just have to take this fight. Look, the wall on the other side from the get some in the middle of this
Oh,
fight.
that's beautiful. That's two armies wiped out right
Yeah.
there. And
Oh,
right before Bracer and Chemistry come in from delay.
what a sick play. Let's actually hear Stomp again. Might have missed it actually. The excitement's done. Never mind. We can cut it.
That's the most calm.
We heard a
sigh after
burp.
Destroyed an enemy army.
Yeah, we
He
heard a
destroys an
burp.
enemy army, he burps enemy armies.
Because he ate the army, man. He had to belch or burp after he feasted on them.
And we see a flare on the front of Delay's base. Delay still has a good army, 34 crossbows on the field. The problem is, look at those Rattan numbers. 50 Rattan archers on the field. So far, Neos has done a fantastic job of keeping his mass of Rattans alive ever since he got that castle up in early
I
castle
want
age.
to see the KD too. So Neos 28-5 right now, and he's just got a big mass of them. It was a great rotation from HQ and Neos also to cut that off, while Get Some kind of set the trap with the house.
So far, we see that Stomp and PMC are both roughly even in army numbers. The problem is that the army
the-
quality of Stomp is just much better because Rattans and Plumes are both individually better than an Arbalest.
Yeah, and even these knights are worthless until they have imp. And HQ's already imp, 127 bills. Going forward, straight at the pocket. He might see that castle. He's not going to.
Oh, that would have been such a sick fight if he did, but that is not to be the case. Is Elite Rattan in for purple? That's very important.
It is.
Elite is in. Elite is in. Those Rattans are not going to die to Arbalest. Delay's army is completely useless against them. They need to be jumped by an army.
The
from
raids are coming in on the pocket, ESJB. Right when he's getting his upgrades, the armor's coming in, Cavalier's coming in, but he's getting hit at home.
So we see a castle war between Samuel and the Gatsum, and looks like, oh, look at those cute little walls they have over there, and looks like the Gatsum has the advantage of the traps, 3 traps to 0. Is Elite Pluming? That's also a very important upgrade for the Gatsum because of the extra pierce armor that Plumes get.
It's not.
And Elite Plume, it's not in.
Yeah, so they're not going to have their full strength until it's in. But still a great unit, very mobile. Spy cam Delay's team.
Unit.
Let's hear Delay's team.
Alright.
Delay's getting sieged too.
Let's go.
I think I might be coming Cav over to you, Adel.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm not sure where they went, but
Oh no.
Elite Plume is in for red.
Are you okay, guys?
yeah, I'm fine. I lost a few vilps until I'm 112. And
Okay, we can cut the chatter.
Looks like they're very.
I need some help here.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at that
the,
little plume, Micro. You're gonna love it, Spencer. It's right up your alley.
oh yes, I absolutely love it. Cause look how much he's not taking any damage the whole time it dodges, and everything of Samuel's is now dead. HQ is the Treb's gonna not kill the castle. I don't think it's not. HQ's over here. A new castle's coming up, but all these Trebs are gonna knock that castle down so fast. Samuel's getting pushed hard, and the right is also a disaster. They're just full countered. What did they do here, RC? What the heck did they
The problem
do?
is that the Arbalest just cannot go anywhere. You have plumes in hands on one field and Persian Knights on the center. Double Arbalest, they have nowhere to go in the field where they will get a positive matchup. And the problem is that the only way to clear those Ratans or those plumes is with Knights from the pocket edge of it. The problem is that we see that
A jump on the
has an
right.
advantage.
Yeah, there's a jump on the right. Niaz is getting hit by Cavalier. I think we need
However-
Boyers.
Sabar is 25 seconds from coming in.
Yeah, they need Boyers. They need Boyers.
Yes,
Sabar
SJB
is-
needs to transition to Boyars immediately, or else the Sabar are going to completely wipe the field with the armies, because one-on-one they completely shred Paladin, and Archers it's no contest. Then Sabar is in.
This is foot archer hell right now. Not only are they countered by the pocket Savar, they're countered by the Rattans, they're countered by the plumes. I don't know what they do here to come back. I don't think they can. They are out-civved, out-strategized, out-boomed, out-militaried. There's only one thing left for Stomp to do, and that's win game one.
I think Stomp's strategy from the get-go was just flawless against what they were facing.
Yeah.
Look at the army numbers from PMC, especially from Samuel. He's completely collapsed on his front.
He's just, and get some right away, moving on. Maybe he should have stayed on him, but he wants to help his boys. I don't hate it. Because he's not really afraid of anything that Samuel can do. He's not
They
afraid of
also
foot
like
archers.
going after the pocket because right now their most dangerous army from Team Stomp is those 50 Rattan archers from Neos. If you take out the pocket, there is nothing that threatens those Rattan archers.
Yeah, and
ever.
he's got the cheap Slav castles. He's getting ballistics. He needs fletching and all those upgrades to really sort of help deal with these raids of Savar. But the Eco KD right now, HQSU 65 and 7. Hitting
That
everywhere.
actually brings up a question that I am very interested to see. Will we see the GG? Like them actually typing GG because of the bad blood previous to the match?
I mean, I think they will. Smack talk or not, GG's kind of how you concede. It would actually look really bad to just resign. We've never seen that. Actually, I think we have seen it once. Tournament match. It's possible. So maybe he's asking if we'll see a GG and not like the game called. Like, will they actually type GG?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Do you think they will
Yeah.
actually go and type GG instead of just conceding right away?
Right. It's more painful to type after you talk to Smack. And I know it's like banter, but it was some Smack talk.
I think we will see the GG any moment now. Look at Team Stomp. All three of them are pop capped at 200 population. Meanwhile, PMC Beethoven is barely over the half population mark as of
Dude, they have units that just don't die. Rattans don't die. Savars are tough. Plumes running around
you
doing
like to
whatever
catch
they
a Stomp
want.
celebration because I think the GG is imminent.
Yeah, the Eagles are also in for the Mayan at this point to make things even worse. Let's see. Addles 40 Vills. There's the GG. Oh, you were right. We should have. We missed it.
Oh, look at the get some GGEC.
Easy.
Oh, that's Robin.
Ooh.
That's Robin salt on the wound. My man just grabbed the entire black
Putain,
sheet and dropped it onto the wound.
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
And I
Non, non, je me calme
guarantee
pas parce que.
he was fired up, and he would never type that if they didn't talk smack. So that's like, that's a response.
Like
No,
I
you
said, one of the worst feelings in the world is when you talk shit and then you do not back it up immediately after, because that was just a slap with a white glove. The
you're
GGEC after PMC Beethoven talked shit.
you're adding extra pressure to yourself, your whole team. Even if only one of your players does it. It was more than one player. I don't know if ESJB was actually. He doesn't seem like that type. Man, PMC a
But
must
like I
win,
said,
and they're against the wall right now.
my man, the Getsum just poured alcohol and salt and every single thing you can think of into the wound right there with a GGEC.
Yeah, and he says that game felt like a roll from Civ, Strat to Result. Yeah, the Strat, the execution of it, the picks, full counter. It's like when a coach studies the other team and has all the answers for everything they need to do, and they did. This was dominating performance, a dominating
I think this
performance.
is just the difference between being like, okay, it's a standard open map. Let's just go the super classical double archer with cavalry in the center, standard meta, and we are not gonna think of anything else. Meanwhile, Stomp actually studied the map and picked up a system that allowed them to just completely set up a guaranteed win for them.
Yeah, let me get the people paid. Manage prediction. Who bet on PMC?
I will say PMC themselves did not bet on themselves.
4-4 and Choose Paradise did. 4-4 put 69 points. Okay. Stomp. Game 1.
Stomp coming over with a stomp.
That was absolutely a stomp. And let's
I
get an
don't think there
MVP
was a
poll.
single moment in this game in which Stomp did not seem like they were going to win. Like
I want to know who
perhaps maybe in the super early game, but like once everyone hit Castle Age, I don't think there was a single moment in which it felt like there was any threat to the position that Stomp had.
Yeah,
Would you agree
and
with that?
whoever thought of that strategy, they're my MVP. We don't know who that is. Whoever masterminded that execution, everything, the way they played it, and I think it's why they wanted 8 farms. It was their build. They didn't care if Chinese had a little buff and whatnot. They wanted 8 farms because they had practiced that strat, and one person having 7 probably hurts it. If you have a set exact thing you want to do. MVP poll is out. People are liking how Neos played. It did seem like that mass of Ratans was
Neos did a
big.
fantastic job of not losing his mass of Ratans ever, and that rotation where those Ratans came all the way to the back of the Getsum's base to clear that army from Delay and SGB was just a pivotal moment in the game because it completely cut off any momentum that PMC had.
Yeah, and get some set that play up, and then HQ and Neos were just able to pounce. And we know what happened after that. The game was already rough and not going well. That just was the cherry on top to the stomp. It's not like that won the game. It sealed it.
I think the best thing PMC Beethoven could have done, because the natural weakness of going a double unique unit comp is the fact that it's very slow, right? You have to pay 650 resources for the castle, and you only have one production building to produce your units. Meanwhile, both of the enemy flanks can be on like 2 or 3 archer rangers producing those crossbows. I think the best thing they could have done is identify earlier about the double castle and go pressure HQSU immediately. Like forward siege workshop on him, double crossbow armies, and all cavalry going to HQSU, like triple him hard early on, because he's the only player with no castle to defend himself. And his two flanks have a very slow producing army. If they have like 15 crossbows from each of the players in early castle in HQSU's base, along with like an army of early knights from SGB, I think they could have knocked him out a lot earlier, but they stayed, I think, way too long trying to bang on the walls of both the Getsum and Neos, trying to find damage where there was no damage to be found.
Right. I also wonder, it felt like FC Crossbows was giga countered by what they did. What would feudal archers have maybe done onto the wood lines immediately, maybe idling a few farms. Would that have worked better? I feel like it might have. Because then you have more numbers. Yes, you're up a little later. Possibly something could have happened with the feudal attack. Is there more HP than normal on those fortified palisade walls?
Yeah, they have more HP. Click on one of them.
Does he
Click,
mean,
go.
well, does he mean compared to a standard fortified? What are these more?
Yeah, go to let's see if there's a play with palisades. Go
Yeah,
to
definitely more than a palisade.
yeah, that's 500. Palisades have 250.
So it's
Let's see
double.
if the
And Kuman's
there
at
we go.
even more.
There we go. See, 250 for the normal and 500 for the fortified.
Yep.
So if you go feudal archer, you have to bang on a palisade with 500 HP.
Now, they might already be in the next game. If I was PMC talking that smack, you'd probably want it to start right away. Because now they're just mad. Okay, they're in the lobby. We could quickly update the civs, possibly. We're going to be seeing Acclivity next. So we saw the Persians, the Vietnamese, and the Mayans, the first 3 picks. And then what was it? The Chinese, the Slavs, and the Japanese.
Both teams lost some of their best tips in this game, so we'll see how well they drafted after. But the fact that Stomp drafted these 3 ships first gives you a clear indication that this was their strategy that they had for this map.
Bro, they still have Britons. Come on. How do you get Britain's 4th pick? I think Chinese, they obviously wanted it for that map. You gotta just risk getting Chinese later, I think. And take the Britons
the ships
early.
are guaranteed for this game, for PMC Beethoven. We're gonna see Magyars on the pocket with most likely Tatars and Portuguese or Italians on the flanks. And for Stomp, we'll probably see most likely Hindustanis in the
real
pocket
quick,
with Britons and Koreans on the flank.
Here's Adel in chat. FC crossbow is good, but I overdid it. Should have gone 3 TC boom immediately seen they were walling in a going special unit. Could have had a huge pop lead. Just the wrong approach, not reading the game. True, it's not like they had to play the FC crossbow the way they did. He could have like prioritized boom and all that stuff. How many drafts focus on this map with everyone's first civ picks? Typically the opening map is what everyone drafts for first. They usually get the civs they need to win that map, because then all you got to do is win your home map. So it's usually the 2 teams fighting for the best civs for the opener, and then you could take the approach of like, we'll beat them on their home map. Did the game start? Yes, it did. Well, where is it? The game disappeared. Is it blocked? Oh, they had a crash. Okay, that's fine. Admin re. The scoreboard will update eventually. Oh, the lobby crashed. Okay. I'm going to grab some water real quick, RC. I'll BRB. I think I already did the prediction.
Okay.
It's ending right now. If you haven't got your points in, couple seconds left. BRB.
Lobby crash. Thanks DE moment. Just going to wait for Spencer for a moment, and then we can see what Acclivity has for us. A map that has not failed to deliver in good games ever since the last several tournaments. Is the lobby up?
All right, what I miss, RC?
Not much. Just waiting for you.
Okay.
This is PMC's lifeline. They are 2-2, and they have 2 must-win games coming up.
That
They
is
cannot
true.
falter.
A lot of twos. Must win. Maybe out of the tournament if they don't. We'll see. I mean, they might still be in. Problem is, you're facing. Well, actually, if they just barely get in and they face the 2 seed, I could see them maybe beating the Pathfinders. But Big Bang, if you're the 16 seed, good luck anyone that has to fight that team. We've seen what they can do. But we've also seen them lose matches. They're not unbeatable. Or games.
Is the lobby up?
The lobby is up. The game is not. The players are in. Now the game is up. Game 2.
And we are in.
Possibly.
Uh-huh. We have Tatars, unsurprisingly, for delay. We have Burgundians for SGB, a very good save, and Portuguese on the flank for Samuel.
Well, you heard it here first. Tatars are cursed. This is going to be the last game of the Swiss stage due to the Tatar pick. So it's all over. No, I'm just kidding. Could be the last game of the Swiss stage, though. We'll see. Tatars have just been disastrous on this map.
Yeah, Tatars on paper are the perfect seed for this map, but aren't they like 1-7, something like that on this
Dude,
map
I
so
think
far?
I think they're worse than that. They're just terrible. The ones they win, it's like because their team won. Now we did see them earlier do okay. Hard transition from
Meanwhile,
Castle Age. Yeah, it's just not good on this map.
On the other side, we have Neos on the flank with Britons. They gave their best player Britons. That's unsurprising. Berber Pocket for HQSU, and then finally flank Dravidians for Digetsum.
You know, I'm going to flip over real quick. Were Saracens banned? I know this team likes Saracens. Or we've at least seen them here. Saracens were banned. Okay.
Indeed, Saracens were banned.
I don't know. I guess they lost, though, when they did go them here. So, doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I know they liked them at the beginning of the tournament.
If I remember correctly, in the last tournament, Dev and I actually picked Tatars for this map, and Dev was given Tatars himself, and it went poorly.
Mm-hmm.
The Tatars are cursed even on the hands of Dev on this map.
That's what I mean. It doesn't matter who plays them. They're just a curse. And every now and then there's a player that breaks the curse, but it's very rare. Like, Delay is probably going to die. He's going to die.
But we have the best player on team PMC with the Tatars, or maybe that can flip the script there. We know
I wouldn't
that
say...
Delay. Who has all the MVPs on this team? It's Delay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's necessarily the best. ESJB is a great pocket. Samuel can have big games. I think Delay had much bigger games last tournament. He was this game-wrecking force. Haven't seen as much firepower.
If only he had a better team. If only he had a better team.
Last tournament. Yeah, Dev says I think he's the strongest on their team. I guess, I know it's hard to compare him and ESJB. I think ESJB is a great pocket. But flank, yeah, Delay, he is better than Adel.
I will say, Delay never seems to have a bad game. He's like one of the most consistent players I've seen. It seems like no matter what happens to him, where you put him, what he does, he's always playing at a very consistent level.
Yeah, I haven't seen as much domination as I have from him last tournament. He was really good They weren't
I mean, to
winning,
be
but
fair,
he was
That's
clapping.
probably because he's got a better team around him that matches him better. Last team he would look dominant because his team was just two potatoes.
Yeah. Poor BC and Tap.
I still maintain the feeling that on paper that team was very scary, but on practice it completely fell apart.
I know I say I like the strong players, the Giga Strongs being flank, and the pocket maybe not your best player, at least from these 2400s and 2300s. But I did not like a C tier being a pocket for their team. I think you're always on a timer. You have to kill early, or the other pocket's just going to out carry late game. And you're not going to keep up. And BC is great early. I'm getting sidetracked, but definitely a problem when your pocket can't. Oh, is Samuel
What
going
build
Man at
is
Arms?
Samuel going here? He did not go
Yeah.
Man at Arms last game.
He is. Well, is he? I think he is. Yeah, this is a Men at Arms. Portuguese Men at Arms with a mill. That means the tech actually comes in a little bit quicker too.
Yep, there we go. There's the first militia coming out.
And
but,
Neos,
Neos' scout is right there. Is he going to catch that militia?
he might go south. I don't know if he's gonna. Usually you scout the front of the base, but he's gonna see the wood line and probably circle around. Well, we'll see. Is he gonna scout the front? He's pinging. Wood line here.
That is a very exposed wood line.
Vil block. Was that all chat? Did he just all chat Vil block?
No, I think.
No, that's
the
not all
opposite.
chat. That's just normal. Well, actually, I think when there's a star, thank you or whatever. That was all chat.
Oh, that
he-
was all child. Okay, that's just the icing on the cake for between this team. He's like, you can't beat me,
Dude.
so I'm gonna help you.
But watch his wood line. His Men at Arms Men at Arms is 30 seconds away. Adel knows it's there. Oh man, can we hear Stomp? Can we hear Stomp?
Okay, yeah. Hearing Stomp.
Tiens. Étonnant, la dernière fois, il faisait pas ça. Hein.
I think we missed it. It's fine.
Team Man at Arms.
Let's hear Adel.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, you're chasing. Got a
Did we-
spear out.
We can kill the chatter.
Hey, he lost the scout.
Based. Skill issue from him.
Walled him in.
Oh, well, he got better
Dude.
hit, but
He's gonna break the gate.
Oh,
Maybe?
beautiful.
He's not breaking
No,
the gate.
because Abild's building it.
Dude, what a trap. What a play. This is gonna get cleaned up. He pinned him in. It got some value. It denied berries. He killed a Vil, but what a great way to put an end to the Men at Arms.
That
Wow.
was a very good play by Neos right there.
It was. That was sick.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Samuel doing skirmishers. I think he's identified that he's gonna be a bit behind on the archers because of lacking one range.
Yep. Second range
But
coming up.
I think Neos got a glimpse of that skirmisher, so he's gonna be aware of what he's up against. And we see Delay attempting a.
Oh, he got two
little,
Vils. No, it was one Vil. It was one Vil.
Oh, that Bill leaves! The Bill leaves! But the scouts from SGB are coming. They know that there's a weak Bill right there. He's gonna be looking for it immediately.
Now, something I like, there's skirms. HQ's coming this
That's-
way. The skirms work for the archers, but the rotation from HQ to the south. This could be a big problem for Adel. He's not walled. Lots of exposed Vils on the back. And HQ is here for blood.
Something that I'm looking that's very concerning for Adel. He's going skirmishers and he has no farms whatsoever.
And he's
he only
off
has
his
one berry bush
berries. Idle time's gonna climb. Maybe he needs to
We see
pull
the
some
idle
off
time already
gold.
climbed.
Okay, Farm's going down. Yeah, 1 Vil minus 150 food for 3 men at arms plus scout. It's definitely not a good trade what happened with Adel at Niaz's base earlier. Now HQ, dive in the TC a little. Okay, he saw.
He's gonna find some damage in the berries though, and that's gonna be at least 1 villager going down.
Yeah, gets a Vil.
And very good to
SJP.
dodge all the TC arrows, and oh, there comes the archers as well. That wood line is going to be in very deep trouble. Where are the scouts?
Yeah, let's hear ESJB right now. Stomp.
Okay. Oh, EGB or Stomp? Make up your
I mean, sorry. PMC.
So, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have made his tower, but too late now.
Oh, he does not like his own tower.
Yep, because Adel's here.
Hey, the chase! We can't let him get away with this. We need to.
Sure.
Okay, we can cut the chatter. Same time.
Red is coming to you as well.
Oh, lots of
Delay.
scouts there.
4 Vils down.
Oh, the Getsun was not paying attention to that.
PMC actually has Vil lead right now by 3. And a little behind on army lead. Delay is coming home to help. I think we're going to see a big fight.
Oh, they're going to the pocket immediately again.
Yeah, right back to the pocket. Pocket's lost 3 Vils. Delay has killed 5. So he's definitely
diving the TC with no fear whatsoever. Losing only 1 archer in the process.
more Vils of the pocket going down for PMC. And here's a big fight. Delay's gonna be here maybe after the fight's over. If they could, is that a hole? Looks like a hole at the
that is a
house.
hole.
So they can actually just run away when Delay comes.
Like he's going to prioritize going for the villagers, which I'm not sure you want to trade so many archers for 1 villager.
Yeah,
But once
and
Delay's army gets there,
Delay walked all the way here, and it actually doesn't really matter. I guess he sort of helped with the fight. But ESJB now 33 Vils to 36 and half of wheelbarrow already for HQ. So
I will say, look at Samuel's idle TC time. It's climbing up dramatically because of the early damage done on him. He's already on almost 3.5 minutes, while everyone else is sub 1 minute except for Nias.
he lost a Vil, didn't have food. Getting cleared on the left. I guess he had to do a lot of chasing. Delay, the only thing going well for PMC is the damage Delay has done to the Get Some. He's their only player really ahead. I think he's about to click. Yeah, so he's up to castle. Dude, he always plays well. You're right about that.
I told you, that's the difference why I think Delay is their stronger player. For example, over Samuel as the other flank. Samuel can have either amazing games or terrible games.
Delay is
But
consistent.
Delay always has a... Cause he never seems to have amazing games because all games
No,
are amazing. From
I
him.
hope we
So it's
didn't
like,
just curse him right when we're praising him. Might get
but
cleaned.
He's got 3 arms. He's got 3 arms.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
not
but it's
completely
better
boxed in.
position.
Um,
He lost a
that
lot
archers
there.
disagree with you.
Well, he still lost a lot. He's gonna clean it.
However, there is a very crucial thing going on.
Yeah, that was-
HQSU is 1 minute away from Castle Age. SJB nowhere near close, and he opted to get armor on the scouts, which means he's got that click-up's gonna be delayed by 150 food.
Now, what I want from Delay here, maybe not do the freaking CA switch. Just keep your archers pumping. Get the free thumb ring. Screw CA. We'll see what he does. You think he needs CA dev? Maybe in this situation. I guess to help out, Adel hitting the wood line a little bit. And man, the pocket again. Niaz. ESJB.
If HQSU was not up to Castle, I would actually agree with you that he needs to keep on Expo. But the fact that HQSU is already up to Castle, I think he just needs the mobility because that's just his army just begging to be cut out by knights, and immediately 3 knights on the queue.
I think he's sticking with archers. Unless those were already queued up. We'll see.
We'll see in exactly 4 seconds.
Now
Oh, I
he
think
might
he's gonna
catch his
kinda catch it.
TC. He sees
Immediately
it. He sees it.
blocking.
He sees it. Delay. It's only half built.
Oh, that's gonna be a denied TC.
Yes.
But immediate reaction from XQSU. And his castle, so he's gonna have knights, so I don't think those archers are going to
Well,
be
he
alive for
dropped
long.
2 TCs immediately.
And we see no click up of, no click of crossbow, so there we go,
Crossbow's
there's
coming in. No +2 yet. These have thumb ring. It's not the easiest clean. And Delay has
I will say,
another
this is doing a
army.
That delay is always playing well, like you said. But
Yeah,
something
that's
very
what I
important that
love
Delay's
his
doing-
flank play. I'm not gonna lie. Like last tournament, he was a beast. This tournament, he's been great, and he's killing to get some while focusing on the pocket, drawing his attention. Delay is the piece they need to win this, and military and bill count wise, kind of looking good for PMC minus their pocket being behind. HQ has prioritized the boom. He's still just +1. I mean, obviously, he doesn't have the res right now to get +2 anytime soon. But Getsum is in massive trouble here.
We see a sneaky army from Neos on the back, but it's immediately being tracked by the scouts, which
Now,
will immediately miss
What?
it.
What happened with Neos? He's up super late. Let me see. Eco KD. Okay, he lost 6 at some point. So Adel has kind of fought back. 6 and 2 for Adel. What's the difference? 39 to 41, but has Castle. Adel caught back up. That's actually huge, and he's getting a TC down right away. Ballistics is in for Delay, by the way. Who's just
Finally, we see the +2 click up from HQSU.
so. Minus the pocket difference, it feels like they're winning the flank battle. And Thumb Ring, Delay's just closing the gap. He's got another wave coming. He's going to clear the army at home on defense. Plus
We have
bringing more
6
reinforcements.
crossbows 6
Plus-
crossbows from the Getsum versus 30 from Delay.
Plus, he's probably going to hit Neos when he's done focusing over here. And yes, sure enough, he's going to Neos. Dude, Delay is a beast right now. I said he hasn't had a big game this tournament. Well, this is his biggest game yet. He was due. He was due for a monster game, and this is Delay's time to shine for
And we see
PMC
a
to
castle
stay
from
in this tournament.
SGB. Is he going to vote the Coustilier?
Oh, that's interesting. How many stables does he have? 1 stable. This is Costelier
he's-
play.
He's going to vote Coustilier, but the problem is you're against Berbers, a ship that's known very well for just massing an insane amount of units in Castle Age. Like, you can have 5 Coustilier, but the Berbers are going to have like 39s.
Yeah, now, +2 is in for HQ. He's coming here to clear. The same time, though, Delay is just wreaking havoc. What is his Eco KD? 12 and 0. And he's going to run this army away. Does he have help from ESJB anywhere? Can we hear Delay right now? See if he's
going to be
calling
mad
for
because
help.
Where is his where is
Oh,
his
dude,
pocket?
Tatar Hill bonus, though. And he lost him. He lost track of the army. He's trying to
We're
find it
going
at
to be
HQ.
hearing PMC Beethoven now.
And I'm getting Coastiliers.
Well, there's our confirmation.
Yep.
Should I'm coming over to you now.
Like, the Getsum is completely dead.
Great. Are you shielding Ale?
Feeling really good too.
Then I'm playing Coastilier against Yellow and together with Adel.
Sick brother.
I wonder, no, I should not get it. Not supposed to get that upgrade.
I'm kind of struggling versus HQ here.
Yeah, I'm coming in with my army, just in transit.
Let's kill the chatter.
He will lose all those knights.
Gosh, this looks so good for PMC right now. Like, yes, the pocket has more than you, but Delay now pressuring him. He's poking between the two. He hit Niaz. He probably doesn't realize he's attacking a house right now. Kind of set the
Probably
alarm.
That does alert. That does alert. Yeah, which means those knights are probably gonna go clean that up immediately.
Yeah,
Which we are.
he's wiped. So that's too bad. That army still got value for sure from delay. It went all over the place.
That's the problem of what I mentioned about going Custilier. It's just such a low unit to mass when your opponent is Berbers, which is the fastest producing civ in Castle Age when it comes to
And-
knights.
Something crazy to me, the damage that the Gitsum has taken. You know who's actually more dead right now? Niaz. 40 Vils. Adel. Niaz is like 2k. Adel is having a great game right now. I know there's a little help from delay to get him even more ahead, but let's not forget how well Adel is actually playing this.
However, we are going to see the best time for Britons, which is in the Castle Age, where they have that big range advantage over the Portuguese. So that's not going to be exactly an easy game to navigate now for Samuel, because he has to play around that Briton bonus. How much Pierce armor do the Castle Age Crusader have? Just click on one.
115.
No,
the
they have
Lumi,
two. They have 2 Pierce armor, okay, so it's basically the same as a knight.
the
And there
Lumi
is the
Brett
+2
though,
coming in.
they need damage on the pocket because he is the one that is the threat. HQSU is the win condition for Stomp here. The flanks are behind, but the pocket is ahead. Now they're coming in to hit him. Costilier's wreck Vils. They get the second hit. Can we hear Stomp?
Hearing
Oh, there's a big hit on Samuel right
Va tuer les
now.
2 derniers tirailleurs, ils sont.
Je suis déjà dessus.
Ils ont beaucoup chez toi. Hein.
This is worth it. Trading a flame. Oh, it's big damage though.
but Samuel's
Ils
getting
ont pas assez.
well.
Yes.
Et moi je tue le sien là.
Okay, let's cut the chatter.
And
This-
I think this is the best showing of the power of the Berbers. He does not need to pull his army back because he's got so many stables. He just
I
produces
love-
his army at home immediately.
I love that he stayed forward. This is just massive damage. Yes, the pocket just caught up, but Samuel is getting killed to hell and back right now. And
Yeah, and
HQ
this
is
what I keep saying
going
about
to the
sheer-
pocket
sheer
now.
Oh. This is where I was mentioning the sheer difference in numbers between the Burgundian and the Berber. Like, SGB only has the numbers to be either on the opponent's base or on his base. Meanwhile, HQ has the numbers to be both in his base and in the opponent's base.
But look at how much flipped. The military all in favor of Stomp right now. The Vils in favor of Stomp. And
that's a
the
panic
pocket
castle.
is getting nuked to hell. Gosh, PMC looked good moments ago. Just like that, it's looking quite bad.
Look at Samuel's Eco KD.
12 and 43.
That's
HQ has 40 of those and counting. The Costaliers are in, but we said the pocket came back. Pocket's losing a lot. Delay's the only one that's now doing well. Samuel's down to 27 Vils. He's still dying. He's out of the game. Whatever happened to get some earlier? 76 Vils. The flank advantages are over for PMC, and the pocket's ahead. I don't know what chances they now have.
Oh, look who just clicked up to Imperial. They get
The
some.
get some of all people. The get some boomed back. Getting imp. Dravidians, man.
It looks like delay fell into the trap of that you kill your flank early, so you decide to help your other side. You attack the other side, you attack the pocket, but you ignore your flank so much that they have the chance to reboom back into the game.
Which he totally did. We see the CA switch now from delay. He's imp himself. Here's a jump.
And those crossbows are going to melt under those
Yeah,
Costilier.
Dev says he doesn't know if it was a trap. I agree. I think he did the right thing because his teammates needed help. Pocket needed to be damaged. Your pocket was behind. He helped get Samuel ahead, who's now just full boom mode, getting nuked. Once again, he is getting hard bullied. It seems like the Burgundians aren't working for me here. There's just not enough cav on the field.
It's the numbers, like like I said, the Berbers are the fastest saving castle when it comes to knight production because of their steep discount.
Yeah, and Costalier is kind of slow. Like, even just knights from them, they could have had the Cavalier early. That probably would have been a better way to try to match this.
He needs to go back right there, but he's just attacking the archery range. That's okay. He realizes. But
Yeah,
we
even
see
it-
a Neos army from the top.
Nazar says the same thing. Burgundian should do Cav instead of
I think the answer
Yu-Yu.
I think the answer was just going Cavalier in Castle Age to at least match the numbers of the Berber, or
And
at least
they're
come close to
they're
it.
one of the civs that kind of can match like Berber Flood, Cuman Flood. Burgundians are kind of powerful too. They're strong eco. They even get early Paladin and Imp or cheap Paladin. I
And now
feel
we
like
finally see the numbers of the Burgundian finally catching up, but after what's been paid, the damage that's been done by the Berbers, who are only 1 minute away from Imperial. Meanwhile, the click up from SGB is nowhere near close.
no, he's been way too nuked this game. 30 Vils lost. HQ lost 25, but he had so many TCs and boom going that he's still 20 Vils ahead of ESJB with Imp. So it's actually even more than 20. Delay needs to, like, I don't know what you do here, honestly. Does he have a castle ready?
He does not.
He's working on it. And
I
Nia's
think
going
the
to
most
work.
important thing for Team Stomp right now is that ball of Britain Arbalest must not be lost in the following.
Oh, and it's Britons of all things. They have Britons, the fourth
that's
pick in the
50
draft.
Britain crossbows, only 50 seconds away from
Oh.
Imperial. I think it's imperative to protect them.
That hurts. HQ immediate coinage when he clicked. Immediate Cavalier coming in. He's going to be slinging. Now, not a bad fight actually. This is a great clean.
And he's diving on
And
the two
yeah,
castles
he's
because
running
it's
to
either
the
castles-
castles.
It's either two castles or the Crystalier. Oh,
That is a great
realized-
clean, and the flip
that's a
they
fantastic
needed right
clean.
now. The military, gosh, those armies looked unbeatable right before Imp Neos lost everything. Dude,
He dived way too deep right before the obvious with
And-
Queen. That just
and
brutal.
Adel's going forward and hitting him. Dude, he got nuked to hell, but I love that Adel is still having an impact in this game. The whole wood line. Spy Camp PMC. Let's hear PMC. I think they're pumped right now, bro. They just flipped. We have seen this game completely
they
flip
just
twice.
flipped the script of this game.
And Delay with the Tatar CA, does he have the unique tech? How do you tell? It's Paladin Pierce with the unique tech. No, they do not have it yet.
Market prices for wood are really bad.
Do they need
Give it up, guys. You guys got this.
Yeah, I'm in raiding purple again.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, let it clean his army. I'm not gonna get doubled by those
Yeah.
again.
Clean his army and that's it. He's got poop eco.
Looks like they're not very chatty after that.
Okay, let's kill the chatter. Yeah, you made a good point for if there's no castles, there's no unique tech, but castle just went up for Delay. So I assume we'll see the unique tech for these Tatar CA, which are now going to be quite good. Berbers kind of cap out, you know, they don't get Paladin. They are cheap units.
The time to shine for the Berbers is always late Castle and early Imperial, because the longer the game goes, they start to falling off because they don't get that last upgrade for their Paladin, for their Cavalier, I mean.
Yeah, now
But now
it's
something more crucial. That loss of the army of Neos was just brutal because he's only on 35 builds. He's not gonna recover that anytime soon.
I'm still worried ESJB is not up. He needs a sling or something. But who could even sling him right now? Adel obviously can't. Delay doesn't have extra food. That's still a problem that he's not an imp. Because, yes, they have this Vil lead they just got, but the military, this game is swinging back and forth.
I think SGB is falling into the trap of I need to stop making army to click up, but if I stop making army, I die. So I need to keep making army so I don't die. But if I keep making army, I can't click up. It's one of the most painful situations to be in when you're in Castle Age and in a very close game.
Yeah, 4 and 4 just mentioned. Okay, ESJB's up. Just mentioned camel archers. That could be a thing. We see elephant archer, elite elephant archer coming in from the get some. Does he have the eco to sustain it? Kind of does. Gold's going to be an issue for Stomp. It's gonna be an issue for everybody.
And we see the unique tech coming in for delay.
Delay
The,
is the reason why they are in this game. There's been some big plays. That clean from ESJB was amazing back at home. But Delay has been so good with his masses, hitting stuff. What's his eco KD?
going to be fantastic.
Where is it?
35 and 0.
56
56
and
and
12. HQ, he has as many as HQ, who is like a madman when it comes to raiding. Now, Nea's being very annoying to Adel on the edges. Oh, did Delay just get... No. Okay, I was like, where does Mask go? I just saw a few dead ones. Lost a few.
That was terrifying for a moment, but those elite elephant archers are massing.
Now, the good news for ESJB, he's got castles all over his eco now. That's what you need against a player like HQ that loves to come in and raid pockets. He only has fletching at the moment. Not the best eco, so HQ will continue to hit him. High Pierce Sitar CA against Elephant Archers. How does that go?
Very poorly for the cavalry archers, let me tell you that.
That's what I would guess, because so much HP. Now the Ville's coming down. We're dead even on
However,
Vills and military at this moment.
I see something that you're gonna love, Spencer. Look at the corner of the map for HQSG,
The market.
the other one.
The markets. Yes.
And the trade
Let's
cards.
go.
We see 5 on the field and 9 on the queue for HQSG. He's preparing for the
So-
long game.
Something that worries me when it comes to PMC, they had a long game like this on Expanse earlier this tournament, and they never made trade. And eventually they stalled out. It could possibly happen again. They have Tatar CA, though, that are great at killing trade. And they'll probably try to line castles along this whole trade route, which is a counter to it. But until then, I don't know about this delay. That's a bit ambitious being under 3 castles. ESJB's trading? Okay, let's go. Whoa, where the hell is it going, though? Is it just a
I
misclick?
think that's a misclicked trade card. because
Yeah. Maybe he'll see it and be like, oh, guys, let's make trade. Maybe it'll remind him. But the raids from him right now, they might not need it. If they can close it out, I don't know, though.
Oh, well, there's the elephant archers. Look at how little those cavalry archers do to one of them.
Yeah,
He's
they
got at least
don't.
20 right there.
They don't work.
Check the collective HP, like select both units and just let the collective HP on them.
Man.
4,000 HP versus 600 HP. Who do you think is gonna win? You have extra Pierce armor? Well, buddy, I have 6,000 HP for you.
Yeah, Lapasha's RC S tier caster. Seriously, that was a great way to compare.
Like
And
you were asking which one was better. Well, there's your answer. There's an extra 0 on that HP.
Right. Raids all over the place. Both teams just throwing haymakers.
We see that Samuel and Neos have done a fantastic job of both staying dead. 77 deals for each of them. They have been definitely the focus on the attacks of the pockets. However, it's to note that the Getsum has actually caught up on Delay in terms of army and bill numbers, and now he's got an army that Delay cannot beat.
Yeah, he's got his final form. We got trade behind it. It's gonna be tough for PMC to hang in and actually win this if it continues to go on later and later.
I think the key for
Bro,
PMC is
that hurts.
Neos.
This
I think the
hurts.
key for PMC is Neos. They need to defeat Neos if they want to have a chance at this game. But look
Man.
at Samuel's base. I think he's getting nuked as well now.
Somewhat. The only
just
good news
somewhat.
about... I hate that they're not making trade, but at least they're killing trade. At least Delay's being annoying. It's not secure. It's not that safe. I think you guys had a similar match against Stomp. Didn't they have CA running around or something?
Yeah.
And you guys could not get a
on
good
this
trade
map,
line.
No. However, let me tell you, there is a very clear difference. Look at the pocket queues. SJB only has 20 Kossar in queue. Meanwhile, look at HQSU's queue. That's
Yeah,
such a healthy queue. 23 camels, 21 hussars,
And he's got
19
tons
trade
of
cards.
trade cards queued up. He is just going to get stronger as this goes on.
And something more important, look at the upgrades HQSU is getting. Bracer and ballistics. He's not
That
planning
tells
on
me
making
camel
any
archers.
No, those are not for camel archers. He's never gonna
Could
make a camel
be.
archer.
He
Those
has a
are for the
million
castles
castles.
protecting those are for the castles protecting the trade route.
It
The
is.
difference in the pockets is that SGB is thinking only of the now. What do I do now to stay in this game?
But-
HQ is thinking of the long term.
But I'm saying, like, why not get some camel archers for these Tatar CA running
Because
around?
you have a big meaty elephant right on the other side of the field
Well,
that those
but-
camel archers will never be able
Camel
to take
archers
out.
will eat this crap. If you want to protect your trade, why not get some? He's got the
No, get some
eco
sun
for.
elephants.
No, I said get some as in
Got
get
you.
some. Wow,
Got you.
RC killing it today. 22 trade cards queued. Pog, yeah, I love it.
Also, this game confirms the longest running thing in your tournament, Spencer. Acclivity never fails to deliver.
It never does. And it's still like, I look at this middle bar, if you don't look at the map at all,
dead
it's
even.
always close. I still worry for the team that does not make trade. This just reminds me flashbacks of that Expanse game where PMC just makes units till they run out of trade. Or till they run out of gold and then they die.
Yeah, look at the trade for Stomp. That's 26 on the field for HQSU, 3 on the field for Neos, but there's 14 on the queue, and finally 14 on the field for the Getsum. Stomp has 1 trade card on the field, and it's probably still idle where you last saw it.
Where the hell is it? It's
moving, let's
wait,
go!
did him noticing that go, hey guys, there's a market it's running
Where's that trade
to.
card? We need to find that trade card. I think it's trading. It's trading. It has gold. It has gold. Let's go. He's
Okay,
trading.
we got 1 trade card. That was a misclick that he said, oh, why not? I might as well use it. I'm running out of gold, right? Denied castle temporarily.
Temporarily. That just skirmishers.
And you could say, oh, PMC's coming back, look at the military, but Stomp is like giving up a little bit of ground. That's what it takes to get trade in. And then when you're full gold unit, you kill. Trash and trade is powerful, and HQ's mixing in camels constantly, hussars, trade cards. He's going to beat a 50 trade pretty soon. It just takes a while when you're pop cap nonstop.
And look at the upgrades that he's getting. 40,
Look-
he's getting
look at this.
23.
Look at this castle battle over here. Both players trying to build castles in the middle of army. Which one's going to go up first? Is he going to pull more vills to get some, or is Delay going to deny this? Well, actually, HQ's here too. Are they both just going to get denied for now? Yeah,
However, there
Delay.
is one thing that's very concerning for Team PMC Beethoven. Look at the difference between Neos and Samuel. 140 economic units for Neos, only 80 for Samuel.
It hurts. And they don't have anything to deal with these elephant archers. I don't even know if these Hussar, maybe? I feel like the Hussar
They
probably...
probably will, but they will take forever to kill them, and you're essentially forcing RGB to have 40 Hussars killing those elephants for like the next minute.
I don't know if
Those
they
are
can
40
kill it.
Hussars that are not raiding.
Look at the villagers are even trying to get in on it. Dude, they just don't die. They don't... It's like archers dead. Elephant
The
archers...
Hussars are losing HP a lot faster. Look at the HP on the Hussars. It's 3
Yeah.
times faster.
Dude, they don't die. I think this game is gonna be over soon. Stomp, wow. They played super well. So did PMC for a while. Some sick cleans. No trade behind it. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered either way, but you run out of gold units. What are they making now? Hussars, skirms, light cav. You cannot fight on with those units. There's nothing you can do.
Look at Delay's army and queue and population. I think Delay's just given up.
Yeah,
50
spy
bills and
cam.
1 pikeman on the field.
Let's get
hear
a
it.
spy cam on Stomp. I think they might be pumped right now.
Okay, let's go.
La cueillette.
Il est trop mignon. Là, je le push.
Ah, tic-toc. Oh, je fais une transit par bas.
Let me hear PMC now.
Is this PMC right now?
Yes. This
I
is
kind of want
PMC.
the celebration. Let's get the celebration. They're dead. They have no military.
I think the silence is deafening in the case of PMC Beethoven.
Yep.
It's a case of deafening silence.
Elephant. Siege elephants. Let's go.
Je dirais pas longbow, moi. Pas mal ce longbow.
Samuel with his last hurrah.
Those 11 arbalists better carry the game.
That's like the last army. The
Bah,
last
après,
march of the
WCS,
ants.
j'ai mis.
Merci. Hop.
Look at the amount of trade for HQ. 45 trade cards on the field and 42 cavalry.
J'ai acheté du bois si jamais tu veux en acheter.
I love it. We're gonna see the GG now as the
Vendre
Vills
plutôt quand
fall.
tu l'achètes.
Let's hear it.
Si vous avez de l'or en réserve, je veux bien pour augmenter un peu mon trade.
Vas-y, tiens, je te.
Merci beaucoup.
Putain, mais je suis trop con.
J'ai toujours mes éléphants là.
Ah!
J'ai carrément une base chez eux.
GGEC.
Yeah, okay, I silenced it. Wow. I wouldn't say game
Putain,
2 was easy.
Calme-toi, calme-toi.
Non, non, je
Game
me calme pas
one.
parce que.
Definitely easy. Game 2 was crazy, man. And look at the eco KD of HQ. 3-3-3.
That
Has-
brings flashbacks of the time my team had to face him. That was also very similar to what happened.
Yeah, they're great on this map. It makes me wonder if PMC made trade behind it slowly, what would have happened had they still had gold. There's a lot of good things. Like HQ was kind of dead and like came back so strong. Wasn't he first to imp?
The get some you mean, and yes, he was the first to
Did
Imperial.
I say so? I meant to get some, yeah. Almost dead, came back strong. I just love seeing the trade, the castles along the trade line. For the most part, yeah, they almost had the whole thing covered at this point. These guys know how to play this game on all phases. Late game, mid game, early game, drafting, strategy, coordination, when to raid, who to hit. Oh, I want to say something about HQSU. I played Warcraft 3 with him recently the last week. And he is one of the best leaders I've ever seen in, that's not Age of Empires, but the shot calling he was doing, telling me and Clemens where to be, what units to go. You can share unit control. He was like defending our bases for us. The dude is like super good at leading, just aside from everything else. And that's why I think this Stomp team is amazing. He's the leader, but Niaz is great. Get some. We saw what he could do. This team's going to go a long way in this tournament. I can guarantee that. I'd be
Not
surprised
only that, but like
if they
I
lost
said,
early.
the way that they think ahead, the way they plan for the numerous stages of the game. Like I said, the HQSU did not make a single camel archer, did not make a single range unit. Yet all those castles, I saw him getting masonry, I saw him getting hoardings, I saw him like getting chemistry, getting bracer, you know, all those abilities to protect that trade line. Meanwhile, there was no such thing on the side of Ejeba. Like HQ was at all times thinking of the now and the future, while Ejeba was just like doing things at the moment. Like I think that was just a very difference in the game sense of what each pocket was doing at all times. And that's not counting on the speed factor of the fact that the Berbers are just so much faster and going for a unique unit cavalry unit against the Berbers, who are like at least the fastest cavalry civilization in Castle Age. I think that's just way too slow.
Yeah, the Costeliers could not keep up. Burgundian normal spam may have been the way to go there. It's hard to tell.
I agree. I
Um,
think the best course of action would have been to open Cavaliers in Castle Age to just keep up with the Berbers' early castle, and as the game progresses, make a castle and start trickling those Custelier.
yeah, and the amount of eco damage HQ did, 333, rating everywhere. I agree with what the people are saying right now. He's gonna likely get a much deserved MVP. But overall, great team performance. They are 4-1. We're gonna get into the interview and then a bracket reveal. I'm very curious if PMC is in or out, but let me update one thing before the interview and then the big bracket reveal for the knockouts.
And we have indeed HQSU winning that MVP.
Yeah, it was a 5-0 on the votes. The people agree. Now, PMC. Acclivity never disappoints, man.
I agree with you. I don't think we've seen a single bad game on Acclivity ever since their tournament started.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen. Even the one-sided matchups. We got an ad break for about 60 seconds, so I hate to make them wait on the interview, but I would rather hop in once the ad is over.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
So we'll just wait on that for a second.
It's only 50 seconds.
Yep, scoreboard will eventually update. Man, it was not a stomp. Game 1 was a stomp. Game 2 was insanely crazy. There was big moments for both teams, like HQ getting nuked at one point, Adel getting nuked, the big clean at ESJB's base.
Yeah, in game 1, like I said, after the early game, like once everyone hit Castle Age in game 1, I don't think there was a single point in that game in which the victory for Stomp was in question. Like ever since everyone was in Castle, I think the victory for Stomp was almost guaranteed. In this game, it was a back and forth from like the entire game. Early game, PMC looked like they were gonna win. Then early Castle Age, they brought it back, Stomp, and it looked like they would be doing better.
Yeah.
And then late Castle Age, PMC had an insane comeback, especially in late Castle, early Imperial, when they wiped Neos' army right before he hit Imperial. That looked like it was gonna be a victory
was
for PMC, and then
huge.
Stomp with the long-term planning brought it back.
Yep, and the trade. Let's get in there. The
let's-
ad is over. We're gonna go interview Stomp.
Attends un grand max et pourtant.
Hey
Ouais,
guys.
ouais.
What's up,
The first thing I
guys?
have to the first thing I need to ask, that was Robin Salt on the Wound, GGEC for both games.
Well, they kind of insulted us in chat before the first game, so and we didn't say anything. So
Chat
like,
new.
don't you
Yeah.
deserve to get easied if you insult the guy before the game and you get 2-0?
I have a question. Did it fuel you
Go
guys,
on.
the smack talk?
Not really.
Okay. It fuels me when a team talks smack. I want to kill 'em more than anything.
Yeah, it does some people. I don't know about Killian and Aizen, of course. But...
Well, you wanted to type GG easy, so maybe a little bit.
No, it was. No, it's
I
just
understand
what-
it. You should have. Like when they talk smack, that's a time to do it, and they understand. Like, yeah, we talked crap.
What fuels me is when the opponent is mad. Like, you know, when they had to I said like, let's not like we don't have to talk to them, right? They just like if they want an admin they just have to talk to you, right? So basically, it made them. I feel like they were super mad after we just said ask admin for the farms issue, you know, and knowing that they're mad gives me hype.
Yeah, I don't know if they were mad. I think they just didn't want a bunch of rees. We were listening in. They didn't seem mad.
Well, in chats they
Wait,
looked
they
mad.
said you guys trash talked before first game even started. I didn't see the whole thing. I thought
No,
maybe
we-
they started it.
No, we didn't talk at
No,
all.
Okay,
I will
they're
say the very
they're
first thing we
flipping the
saw
script.
was Delay coming immediately to Twitch to start talking crap about them. So that was the first thing we saw publicly.
the,
They
the
say
only thing we
so
said is
deceptive lies.
yeah, we only told them that we knew what they would pick for first map, and we gave them like the sieves, the
Mhm.
prediction we had, which was 66% right, because
You told
we
them what you thought they would pick?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that's smack talk. Okay,
No, that's not. That's
They-
just obvious.
it
It's so
kind of
obvious, man. Like,
is.
I mean,
We know what you're doing. You're gonna do this, and that. I kind of get it
And-
then maybe.
yeah, but they still did it, so that's not smack talk, If
Well,
they're doing
they
something
took it
different,
as smack talk.
No,
well,
it was
yeah.
not. Just
Okay.
like,
Yeah, it was
just
not.
sharing. I don't know.
All
There's
right.
no like bad things to
It-
pick a sieve in a game.
It just reminds me of when like two football fields get in a fight on the field and then they go back and break it up and go fight each other. You guys had a little mini little brawl and then you had a set and it was epic. Now back to the set. Who thought of your guys' strategy for the first game?
Well,
A bit
all
all
of
together.
us.
All
Yeah.
together. Okay.
Yeah, it was always a sharing. We all
We-
bring our parts.
Yeah, we had an idea and then we tried it.
I think it's the
That-
best strat
for an
we've seen in the
idea-
tournament.
Yeah, for an idea that you decided to try, that was one of the most like flawless pregame strategies I've seen, because once everyone hit Castle Age, at no point did the victory for you guys look under question. Like it was a very smooth ride from like early Castle to the GG. The double archers from the PMC Beethoven team had nowhere to go. They were completely countered everywhere on the field.
And to
Yeah.
add to it, it's like it was a strategy, but it was a counter at the same time. Like you said, you knew what they were doing, and you picked and executed exactly what you needed to do to not give them a chance.
True. That was a counter strategy. Exactly.
Yeah. So that
But
was
isn't
amazing.
that the purpose of the tournament? Like planning a bit ahead.
That's why that was really cool because it was a mix of both. It was a strategy, but it was like a counter. And it just, that game looked so easy. They had no answer. We were like, what do they even do here? There's no answer to how you guys
But-
played it.
To be honest, I don't know if they knew or if they got lucky, but they picked two sieves that we wanted to get for the first map. They picked Chinese that we
Mm.
really wanted to get instead of Mayans. And what was the second one? Oh yeah, we had to ban Cumans because otherwise they would have picked it.
That's a
So-
good ban.
Anyways, they played really well. They did all the very well in the first game, considering the damage they took from the flanks. Yeah,
Right.
they played pretty strong. And
Game
the comeback
two.
in game 2 was really crazy.
That game was
I-
flipping left and right. You guys were ahead. They were ahead. You were ahead. I
I
don't
will
know.
say things looked very bleak when Neos lost his entire ball of 50 British crossbows right when he hit Imperial before any
Yeah.
upgrades would come in.
Yeah, it's a bad fight.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad fight. That's a bad positioning. you're,
And they
rising to
trapped
imp,
it.
You should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that let's flip the question. Neos, why don't you explain to us why were 50 crossbows between two enemy castles right before you were about to hit Imperial?
Can
That's
you
a real
translate
question.
this, Kilian or Getsen? I don't understand.
I can reply for you because we were talking about it during the game. We were very surprised about the pockets doing such a huge all in Castle Edge, like producing so much in Castle Edge. He did very well considering the early damage he took, so it was surprising and very well executed. He did
Après, il y
very
avait
well.
ton
on
armée
this.
aussi. Ça, je pensais qu'on avait deux armées et qu'il allait pas nous clean.
Yep, exactly.
And that's how I take it too. It wasn't necessarily a full throw. Yes, he lost them right before Imp. I think it was a shock. We thought the play was amazing. These all come down that hill, pin him in. He's running towards castles because that's almost safer than the other direction. You never see that. So that's really credit to ESJB for that jump and not totally on Niaz for losing the army. It was one of the sickest plays of the tournament.
but it wouldn't happen if Neos was safe right before hitting him. Like, you just don't want that to happen, never, ever, as an Archer player.
Right.
So
But it happened. Insane game. You guys are 4-1. You are already in the knockout stage, but now you have better seeding. We're gonna find out right now. They might still be in. I'm very curious to see if they are. I kind of hope they are.
Question:
Also, man-
after all the smack talk, how good are you guys gonna feel if you actually knock them out of the tournament with this 2-0?
I'm not this kind of guy. I just wish them the best and GG to them.
Yeah. Well, I love the sportsmanship. It was a very entertaining match. I know we didn't see your guys' last one, so you guys got some good spotlight today. Very good TV. A banger to close out round 5, a banger to open it. A lot of good games in between. Congrats, guys. Stay tuned for the
I got a
bracket reels.
question.
Yeah.
Did we save Meisel's team?
We're gonna
Because-
find out right now. I'm gonna reveal it to everybody, and we'll see.
Okay,
Nice.
okay,
Yeah.
because I'm curious. Let me open your stream then.
Yeah.
All right.
But congrats, guys. We'll see more of you throughout this tournament. I feel like you're gonna go far, but anything can happen in the knockouts. So good luck next week.
Thank you.
Good luck.
See you
Good
later.
luck.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys. All right.
Well, since the game's over and you're going to go to bracket reveal, this is where I say goodbye.
Oh, you don't want to hang for it?
If you want, I can. All right.
Why not? If you gotta go,
Sure.
that's fine.
No, I don't. But I thought you were gonna do it solo.
Oh, I don't care. Like, you just watch the banger
Alright, then I'll
set.
stay.
We're closing the round out. Let's
I'll
do this, RC.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, brackets. This is the moment. I've been super excited about this one more than past tournaments, not gonna lie. I think it's gonna tell a lot. I'm gonna get this game in right now. So the final match is a 2-0 Stomp against PMC. And even winning a game here for PMC and they lose the set still helps their odds. So they did get 2-0'd. We'll see right now. Everything's in. I'm not going to go to the brackets right away. I want to go to the standings. So, set to advance. Big Bang is the 1 seed.
With a perfect record.
5-0. Pathfinders is the 2 seed. Standby Archers regrouping did keep the 3 seed. Pink Potatoes is the 4. Old Refugees the 5. And Stomp got the 6 seed. So out of all the 4 and 1 teams, it placed them at the 6. I thought they had a pretty hard journey. Pathfinders right out the gate in week 1, who also are 4 and 1.
Something very
Okay.
interesting is that all of the teams that went for 1 actually won on their final day. So all of them had to deliver. Oh no, the 500 broke it. My bad. I thought that all of them had actually won on their final day, but I see that the Pathfinders actually choked on that final day against the number 1 seed.
Yeah, now the 3 and 2 teams. Yeah, they kind of did, but they didn't have their full team. Fruits and Friends. This is the 3 and 2 teams now. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 teams 4 and 1, 1 5 and 0. Fruits and Friends, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that are 3 and 2. There's actually going to be 3 teams that are 2 and 3. It's going to be 3. So we'll get down to that in a sec. But Fruits and Friends get the 7 seed. They're the top of the 3 and 2s. The Beatless with the 8. Raiding Party with the 9. 3 Boys 1 Trophy get the 10. Les Nubars, the 11. Sato and the Boomers taking the 12 seed. Blades Angels taking the 13. Now, I guess we'll go slowly one at a time. The first spot is PMC Beethoven. They are still in. I'm happy for them. I thought they played so well today, and I know that knocks someone else out, but they are here to stay. You guys are not eliminated.
They are here to
So-
fight on another day.
Even though you lost, you're still in. I kind of thought they would be, because of all the 2-2 teams before this round, you guys were at the top and you had to fight a 3-1. So the something about the Swiss liked you guys already. Calculated. I don't even care. See, they lost on purpose. No, I'm kidding. They have 2 tiebreakers versus other 2 and 3 teams. So they won against other ones that are probably eliminated. And they're going to be playing. So the 14 will play the 3. They're going to be playing Leafman's team. It looks like. We can look at the brackets in a sec. The 15 seed. I don't know. How do you guys feel now, Adel? What twisted fate is this? You think you're out? You're like, damn it, we're eliminated. Wait, we're back? We're still alive? Just took all these bullets and I'm still standing. Civil War. Oh, that's going to be a banger match, though. If you're playing Leafman's team, I can't wait to see that. Now, 15 seed. Who is it? Heffalumps did still get in. Oh, man. That's crazy. Ray and possibly Sean are not dead. And who's the other team?
Clearly, the key to staying alive is to win the first 2 games and lose the next 3.
I guess so. Delay, you are in. You're the 14, and I think you're fighting Leafman's team. We'll look at the bracket soon. But you guys are in, man. Set to advance, set to advance. Who's the last one? Is it Rob's team? I don't think it is, but it could be. All right, final team to squeak into the knockouts. Down for sickness. Is Rob 17? Okay, we can look at the rest. Two Kissing Swordsmen barely.
Oh, they're 17 and Full Feudal is out as well.
And
Show Me
Zumpy.
the Light is also out.
Yep, there's the teams that did not have good fortunes with the Swiss. They lost by
Hold on, I'm
bushels. Forgot how to say
ask Full Feudal, Sumpy, if he misses me on the team because he didn't qualify.
it. Honestly though, I know these teams all fought. That's why I always say win and you're in. Lose, then you gotta ride on this, and it's actually 3 teams that were 2 and 3. I know I said it was gonna be 2, but the matches play out differently. Some beat teams that you don't expect. 3 of them got in. Down for sickness. Wow. We have the bracket set. Now, let's check out the matchups. Final stage? Okay. Final stage. Wait. Hold up. Why isn't there... Do I have to end the group stage? End the group stage. Let me make sure everything's right before I do that. It should be 16 advance. It is. Okay. We're going to end it. Alrighty. Here's our bracket. Oh, that doesn't work on that screen. Here's our bracket. The 1 seed, Big Bang.
There we go.
Going against Down for Sickness. Beatless. Fighting Raiding Party. That's the 8 and the 9. Where's the 2 seed at? It is a rematch. It is a rematch.
Pathfinders versus Some Crime.
So the 2 seed is fighting Heffalumps on crack once again. We've already seen that match this tournament. The 3 seed, Standby and PMC. What?
Oh, PMC versus Standby.
Oh, that is epic. You couldn't have scripted this better.
Oh, no, there's something even better. If PMC makes it look who they're facing, the winner of
Stomp and Les Nubars.
If Stomp and PMC win, we're having a rematch of Stomp and PMC on round 2, assuming both teams actually advance.
Gosh, but dude, honestly, these 4 teams are all playing well. That's a scary section down there. And And then, actually, everything looks pretty scary because we got DE, Heffalumps, Fruits and Friends, 3 boys, 1 trophy. That's a scary section. Leafnan's team beat Stomp last tourney in the quarterfinals as well. Well, they got to get past Addle's team right now. Even though they lost today, they still look pretty good. I'd like to see you guys make trade, ESJB. You just need to add trade to your play behind games. Not that it would have won today, but 2 tournament matches so far, you guys have not made trade behind these late games positions that drag out, and then you're making trash till you die. Old refugees and boomers. Oh, man. That's going to be tough. I think for Sato's team. Fighting Raid's team. He'll have to have a monster game of some sort. Because that is going to be a tough team to beat.
I had gold, says the guy who ended the game
One
with 5 Hussar on the field.
1.5k gold. Yeah, and that lasts, what, 2 minutes? Even if it kept going. Blades, Angels, Pink Potatoes. Did they fight already? I don't remember. How did we win Buchholz? Okay, so delay. I already thought you guys were going to get in. I just didn't want to say because I wasn't sure. Of all the 2-2 teams, you guys were the top of all of them. That's why you had to play this 3-1 team. And even though you were bummed out you had to play a 3-1, I was pretty sure it meant if you lost, you'd still be in. We beat strong teams, we lose to weak ones. Well, I wouldn't call Stomp a weak team. We didn't fight them yet, but my team knows Blades really well. And the Beatless raiding party, I always forget. So Blade is on Blades Angels, of course. The Beatless, is that the Puma team? Possibly? I don't remember. That's Puma's team.
Remember the teams of your tournament?
Yeah, so Puma's team is the Beatless. Man, this is sick. We're down to 16. It's so much easier to look at now. 28 was a lot. And most of these teams have upgraded. Beatless is 16 points. Raiding Party's still 14. No. Beatless? They're like 13 or 12. Blades, 16. Boomers, 14. Look at all the 15ers that made it. I think Standby's 16. It's a big mix. That's not even going to matter anymore. What tier number you were when this started, because everyone has gotten better and improved. Some teams more so than others, but there's even a start accepting predictions for this. So I might as well hit that so you can predict on challenge who you think will beat who. We're also going to continue to do our weekly predictions on the spreadsheets because I think those are a lot of fun. The brackets are in. I might even have them on this page now. Give me a sec. Okay, maybe not. That page isn't really helpful anymore. It will be. I'll fix it. In fact, I think I can fix it right now. Wait. Maybe? Doesn't do anything. I don't know. I'll look into that. But Bob and I will get the channels ready today for everybody to start scheduling. It is the knockouts. It's win or you're done. I may make a hype trailer for this one. We'll see. I did last tournament. I think I have time to, hopefully, for all the seeds and the reveals and everything. Well, we did the reveals. Anything you're really looking forward to, RC, out of all these games? If you had to pick. RC? Did I lose RC? I lost RC. Okay, never mind. I'm talking to myself. We don't have a channel. We have a whole server. Yeah, you guys can start scheduling right now if you'd like. But We got a rematch for second week. CLP is Nazar, right? Nazar, your team is... What's your team again? You guys are... 3 boys? 1 trophy? No? No, not... Who is Nazar's team? I forgot. No, Fruits and Friends is Mango, Nerve Kex. Oh, you guys are Big Bang. Wow. And you played Down for Sickness already. How did that go? It was a 2-0. Okay. So you're playing the same opponents. Now, something to also know, you guys. This is a change moving forward. The opening map is now decided by the map draft. So you guys will ban, pick some home maps, then a bunch of bans. And then the last pick in the map draft, I forget if it's first or second pick on the host or guest, gets to choose the opener because there's 2 maps left and they ban 1. And yeah, you can no longer afford to lose. That's the other big change. Not just how the home map is determined. You can't afford to lose, and the higher seed gets their choice at first or second pick in the Civ draft. They can actually opt to have first or second in the map draft. I didn't word that in the rules, but we've always kind of done that if teams want that option. I don't think anyone usually takes it, but it could be a team thinks that's more important than first or second pick. So if you're the 1 seed, or if you're the higher seed, you get that choice. You will gladly take the map advantage or the first or second pick. I guess you don't have to say. Your opponents won't know. That's the other advantage. You don't have to say till the game's live. And then it kind of throws them off because you can plan for a first pick, a second pick setup. Obviously, you won't know the maps, but you can have an idea. But now I got some work to do with getting everything ready. But that is it for all of the Swiss stage. Rounds 1 through 5. It's been some great matches. You guys have been so fun to watch. The new faces, the big names, the underdog stars that have showed up. There's so many of you. And I'll try to make more content now that it's less teams. It's too many teams to do like replay highlight type things with 28. But now that we're getting in to the good stuff, it's going to be sick. Let's see who's on playing some AoE right now. Let me know if you have any questions going forward. You can always ask me or Bob, but this is it for the week. Winter Crown Slapdown Swiss stage. I'm signing off. We're gonna raid Toucan AoE. Someone who actually played in a tournament a while back. We'll hit him with the raid right now. I'll see you guys later. Great past few days of streaming.